I'm not so worried. I'm not so worried that the bull run is off and it's already over. I think it's just getting started. And there's few very good reasons why the bull run is getting started. Today, I'll keep you guys updated with more news. If you want to be kept up to date, the only token that's down right now is Helium and Bonk. And these are the two tokens that are really down. And the top gainers right now are Beam, Fetch, Hedera, all these types of tokens. And that's what keeps me hyped at night. So the real importance here is it is not over, crypto holders. It is not over at all. And that is for a very good reason. And that is, well, I don't like to be sounding like a broken record, but what you have to realize is crypto hasn't even really begun. We haven't even seen one spot listing, and there's going to be multiple on multiple different exchanges. I think people don't really realize the capable potential of this. Like, do people just not realize how big this is? This is why the big exchanges are buying. This is what we've been waiting 2 years for. And this is why I make so many videos. But if you look at Terra Luna Classic, for example, people look at the 1 month chart and they see the price go down and think the hype is already over. And this is usually new buyers that do this. If you're in for the long game, what you start to realize is this is just the small start of crypto right now. It's just the huge, humble beginnings that we are seeing in the bear markets. And if you look really what happened the last year is you got to look at the big picture here. This is absolutely incredible. So I do think this is just the beginning of the big bull runs that we are going to be seeing, because the big listings, we haven't even seen them yet at this point. And I do think that's the difference that has a lot of people excited. The people that bought right now, this is the real start. Now, I know a small correction is pretty much normal, and that's not what really keeps me afraid. So if you guys also want to be kept up to content up to date and updated with more news, smash that like button and I'll keep you guys updated for sure. So that being said, does seem like this is a humble beginning. And until next time, peace everyone. So people are saying crypto is crashing, and I'm not up to keen of that idea, and I don't think it's crashing. I don't think it's crashing at this point. People are still saying it's crashing. People are still saying it's doing terrible, and I think complete opposite. But let's see what we have in store today with more crypto news. If you want to be kept up to date, crypto is not crashing. But hey, I want to show it to you. I want to show if we're right or not. I think that's the big difference right now. So if you want to be kept up to date with more news, smash that like button.
Question as to why crypto just dumped again. Why is the market...
Like, it didn't dump. It's a small correction, but I understand a lot of YouTubers, they're saying it crashed, you know. I don't think it crashed at all.
Down again. What is going on and what can we expect? That's what we're going to be discussing in today's video. And I did just open up another position because maybe there's an opportunity here. With that said, of course, nothing in my videos is ever financial advice. And one thing I found in the news, because I am trying to figure out what is going on, right? Here's everything we need to know about the Fed is expected to do on Wednesday.
So yeah, I guess the Fed meeting is historically like can actually crash cryptos, but I don't think there's gonna be that bad of a news. Like the Fed meeting could even boost stocks up. People are saying stocks are gonna go down. Traders in the Fed funds futures spaces are pricing rate decreases to start in May 2024 and continue through the year. Strategists and economists on the Wall Street are more cautious, see more cautious approach. So you can't really predict what's gonna happen in these spaces, but I do think this is why people are selling a bit of their crypto right now, because they're definitely afraid for that point. They definitely aren't too sure on the idea of what's going to be happening to crypto. I definitely do think crypto is just getting started in that sense. It's just getting started. And regardless of what news we get, it could be either way. Like, even if the Fed says, oh, it's going to be bad, you know, I don't think it's going to make that much big of a difference. But I'll keep you guys updated with more news on that. Pretty much spot on.
Wednesday. So there will be a meeting with the Fed tomorrow if you're in America, or today if you're anywhere else, basically. What is likely to occur in the Fed session wraps up on Wednesday is a policy turn away from aggressive rate hikes towards plans for what happens next. The Fed will update its projections on economic growth, inflation, and unemployment. Chair Jerome Powell also will deliver his usual post-meeting news conference. That doesn't sound too bad to me.
To me neither. Like, I don't think this is gonna crash the crypto markets as people are predicting. People are saying that this is gonna absolutely destroy everything that we know right now in crypto, and I don't agree with this one. I do think crypto could be actually recovering in the near future in that sense.
On top of that, we also do have Elizabeth Warren going after crypto again to ban it.
Now, this is what people were probably selling for. People think, you know, if there was a resolution to protect crypto, this was like probably a sign to sell your crypto. It could be just anything. It could be to protect scammers, to catch scammers in the US. We didn't really know what the papers were going to be, but yet, you know, here we are, and that's what happened. The crash happened, and people, there's like whale saying people have, that whales have, like, buy the news, sell the crypto or something like that. So 1.5 still haven't been mined. 4 million Bitcoins are probably lost forever, and only 2 million are available on exchanges. And this is why the exchanges are buying.
And only 2 million are available on exchanges. Each millionaire can only buy 0.1 Bitcoin if they acquire it off exchanges. It's person vs. person. This is big, guys. If you actually
This is in fact big. It is in fact big, and I think a lot of people are excited about that.
think about that.
It's player versus player market. Whoever survives gets to pick the final cryptos in that sense, and they're definitely excited.
Every millionaire buying 0.1 Bitcoin would only be 4.5K is basically.
And I think institutions are already doing it, because institutions will probably need one-to-one backing. So if someone buys cryptos, they'll probably say like, hey, what the heck? If I buy an ETF, I want that you hold the Bitcoin for me. And they're buying it ahead of time because they know crypto is going to go up. They're not going to buy it when Bitcoin is 100K. They're going to get like this ETF sells for half off, so they can profit half that money, if I understand correctly. That would be an awesome strategy, actually. Like, we already have Bitcoin from before, so we can sell these ETFs. Of course, you know, when they sell ETFs, maybe the institutions are buying from before, you know, getting ready on holding that crypto, getting ready to hold those stocks, just like Robinhood owns like lots of stocks, actually. I think this goes really a long way in that sense. But if you guys want more content like this, I do think this is just the beginning, and smash that like button. What exactly is happening with Cardano ADA? Now, this is something that I saw and noticed on this latest video. If you guys want to be kept up to date with more content like this, seems like Cardano is not stopping. Bitcoin being down like 6% a single day. This doesn't really scare me, or like last 7 days. Not too scary to me, if you ask me, but I think a lot of people are afraid in that sense. So if we take a look at here.
Manipulation to the downside, all right? There is a lot of fear that's trying to be put back into the market. And I will say this, the market isn't really buying it. It's not really convinced.
So yeah, I guess, oh no, like paper hand sold, but there's like people saying, oh, crypto is going to go down. It's like a trap. And I think people are too bullish right now on crypto to really sell. Like, why would you sell at the start of the peak of the bull run? Obviously, we saw like people saying 2023 is going to be like even worse recession. Nobody knows for sure, but there's definitely some big whales who are not selling. There's, you know, things happening behind the scenes that we probably never will know, because they're locked behind to these big whales. These big whales, these big corporations. Who are exactly the big whales? So it could be just one person in his mom's basement holding 100 million in Bitcoin and getting invited to the big boys club. It could be someone playing golf and buying crypto and selling it for fun. It could be big institutions. It could be. I'm saying it could be. And I think they are. I think there are. There's big institutions buying crypto, and they want it at a discount, and we're not selling.
With BlackRock to talk about a spot Bitcoin ETF, hopefully there's
Like, this is happening. It's not just BlackRock, it's many more exchanges for that sense. And I think this is where really crypto goes way ahead. Like, are you going to be into crypto in the long run? I think a lot of people are going to be into crypto for the long run and they're going to be staying here.
something that comes of this meeting. I still don't know if we get one actually out by the start of January. I think it happens sometime in Q1, Q2, but that could be a significant impact in the market. I think there's a lot of good things that are coming. All right. It's all about being patient. We've been patient enough during this bear market cycle. We can be patient just a little longer and know that the road ahead is still a long one. You know, when we talk about
exactly, we're probably not going to be seeing a bull run until 2023, and that's fine with me. That's really fine. No worries. Like, even if we don't see the bull runs happening right now, that's just the way the market is. It's the reality. Like, nothing can happen in a short period of time. I don't think people realize that, but it's a good start.
These new all-time highs in terms of ADA.
New all-time highs might be happening in January if we get a listing. If we get denied, I don't know what will happen. But if you guys want more content like this, smash that like button and I'll keep you guys updated with more news. So the biggest thing that hot hit in 2022 is actually crypto exchanges. And why? Well, they had to cut their rewards. They lost all the cash for the huge rewards, the huge bonuses. So think of crypto exchanges like credit cards. The main reason they make money is from fees. Yeah, that's the main reason, but they do offer other benefits. So the people who spend a lot of money, use their token, they get to keep like huge cashback rewards. And these are exactly how crypto cards are working. And Crypto.com lost all these earn programs, all these make money programs, and now it's potentially back. And I want to see what Matthew Perry talks about it. So Crow Fam introducing rewards are a new loyalty program. Now they did stop the other one. It was absolutely horrifying for the price. Higher earn plus bonuses up to 10% per annum, up to 8% back in Crypto.com Visa reward, which is absolutely incredible. Like, that's exactly what we wanted to see. But I do think crypto is just getting started. And with the new bull market, a lot of these exchanges have more money.
Loyalty program for people that are trading, consistently trading on.
So yeah, they're going to probably reward the people that left crypto for some time and they want them back.
Crypto.com. You get higher earning bonuses up to 10%. You get 8% or up to 8% on the Crypto.com Visa cards. And then also a 4x referral booster, which is definitely a good thing, especially for people that are using my link in the description.
So that's pretty good news, I think. In my honest opinion, that's incredible news. Like, this is amazing.
And trading.
I guess because Binance also is shutting down, right? I heard Binance is shutting down. So that's a big problem that a lot of these exchanges are having right now. But I'm not too afraid of that. So that being said, does seem like crypto is coming back and it's just getting started in a good way. In a good way, it's coming back, and that's what I love to see. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think this is just the start of the bull run?
Rebates on it as well. And so this is basically offering multiple levels to where if you are at certain levels of trading and holding of CRO, you now can see a bunch more benefits as you are trading consistently on that platform. Now, again, introducing Rewards Plus. Now, what is it? What are the key features of Rewards Plus? You can activate benefits with a yearly trading volume of $100 and of only $100 and start making your way up 20 levels of rewards, whether you are a seasoned trader.
So I guess you can get a yearly trading volume of only $100. And then this is something Bybit has also. And I think that's how they keep a large majority of these traders. They basically have these traders trade every single day. And these rewards can be $30,000. I kid you not. It's absolutely incredible. $30,000 rewards. Like, who doesn't want that? In my opinion, it's absolutely incredible what's happening with the crypto industry right now. It seems like it's coming back in a good way. And I love to see that. I definitely love to see that. But more on that, on what exactly will come on in the near future. So I'll keep you guys updated with that. That being said, it does seem like crypto is just getting started. It's just getting started, and that's the exciting thing about it. So,
or just starting out, Rewards Plus is designed to empower your journey with Crypto.com. Again, I went through all of this just a couple of seconds ago. Complete quests to level up, and not only does each level unlock greater benefits, but you'll also receive
so that's a pretty big thing. Like, I think nobody's talking about that now the crypto exchanges are giving more rewards. Like, and the reason why Binance Crow got a lot of hate was because they actually said no to these profits. They said, no, forget about it. We're not going to be focusing on this anymore. And this was the huge problem crypto exchanges had in that sense. And now I guess it's back in a way. So that's what I'm excited to see. And that's the cool stuff about it. But what do you guys think about this? Personally, I think it's just the start. There's going to be probably much more in the very near future about this.
This is a screenshot of what mine looks like. Currently, I'm on level 2. I'm in Moonbase Colony, and I'm earning an extra 0.25% APR on the CRO, I guess, that I have staked, as well as the trading rebates that I would have of 0.05%. And that goes up, again, 20 levels. Now, what I have to do in order to kind of level up here, this is another screenshot of my phone. In order to level up to level 3, I have 2 out of the 3 quests that are.
So it seems like they're doing different quests more to engage the community. Basically, exactly what video games are doing. They're gamifying the community, which is absolutely exciting to me. I do think there's another reason Crow might be going up. I do think Crow, to see the all-time highs, which was about 90 cents, still needs a fair share. But it's a good start. It's definitely a good start towards the greater. But to see those like big bull runs, we have to see so much more from Crow in that sense. I don't know if we're going to be seeing that in the near future, if it's going to be happening really. But I am definitely excited if it happens. Like, we deserve to see that for Crow. Like, it's been grinding out during the bear markets. It's been doing the worst. So it also now deserves the best, in my honest opinion. But anything could happen at this point, and that's what crypto is about.
Something that's just not going to be a thing. It's not going to be hyped up at all after the next day or two. I think it could be honestly big and create a ton of volume for CRO. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. If you guys want to sign up for Crypto.com, I have a link down below. And if you want to sign up for Margex and start using maybe up to 100x leverage, if you guys are really confident in the crypto market.
So that being said, this seems like Crow is just getting started on these big bull runs. If you guys want to be kept up to date with more news like this, let me know that in the description below. Why not? And I'll keep you guys updated with more awesome news. Until next time, you know what time it is. Peace, everyone. I've been looking at Austin Hilton for about 2 years now, and this time he talks about Shiba Inu. I've been a full-time content creator for SHIB about 2-3 years. The reason why I haven't been making so many SHIB videos is, one, there wasn't a lot of news, and second one, I was pretty burned out by Shiba Inu news. So this time we're going to be looking at Austin Hilton. He has been talking about SHIB for 3 years now, so he does have some experience, if not the most in crypto market, and 3 years is actually a lot. And I want to hear what he has to say about SHIB.
Really think about Shiba Inu. Okay, so I want to set the stage. I want to remind you that I have been covering SHIB every single day.
That's incredible. He has been covering SHIB every single day for probably 2-3 years.
Pretty much on my channel since May of 2021.
So this means like 2.5 years he's been talking about SHIB every single day, and massive respect for him that he didn't burn out or anything. I completely burned out when I talked about SHIB every single day. And there's a lot of more content in crypto that's interesting. That's not only Shiba Inu. I'm not saying it's a bad project, but let's hear what he has to say.
This coming May in 2024, there will be 3 years. And I will tell you up front, look, I've been there through the good times. I've been there through the bad times. I've seen Shiba
Yeah, I remember all the drama. I remember all the good stuff. And that's what I also remember. Like there were good times at Shiba Inu and there were bad times at Shiba Inu.
Inu at its best. I've seen it at its worst. And I do not personally think that we are at its worst as far as the conditions and where we're at.
I would agree. We're definitely not at the worst. I think the worst was when the bear markets were also completely destroyed. There was a lot of drama with payments and things like that and was trying to do the corporate takeover. I think that was Shiba Inu's worst time when the holders got afraid and they started selling.
Right here, right now. And I know also up front, I know that it doesn't matter what the devs do or do not do, or what the Shiba Inu team or the price of the token achieves or doesn't. There's always going to be a group of people that are not satisfied. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just simply saying that that is the reality.
That's true. There's also like people who want to see the price go up and always expect if the project does well, if the project delivers, if the team delivers, that the price will go up. It's not always like this. And it depends also on many other factors like the bear market, bull run, and so many other things.
I've seen this now go on for years. Okay. So here's what I really, really think. I think that Shiba Inu is a great project. I think it has its faults, just like any other project. People will throw stones at Ethereum or Cardano or Polygon.
Exactly. So a lot of people, like what I noticed in my years as crypto YouTuber, people move on from project to project, and sometimes the projects do come back. Take a look at Dogecoin. It used to be popular, then it got died, then it got popular again. And I think that's the real like difference that a lot of people do not talk about, in my honest opinion. Like people do not talk about this huge difference with crypto. And I do think it's exciting in a way. It's definitely exciting.
Right? There simply is never going to be a situation where a project is perfect or great in everyone's eyes. I think that you have to make a decision whether or not you want to be on the Shiba Inu.
So yeah, you either have to hold Shiba Inu. You can also hold like a small portion, like $200, $100. Not financial advice, but still, this is what's interesting to me. Is a lot of people are going ahead and they're making crypto a possibility for them. They're changing their lives in the long run.
Roller coaster is the same for Cardano, Polygon, Bitcoin, Ethereum. All of them have their own roller coaster respective up and down rides. Okay. So what I want to talk about in this is, again, continue to have this narrative of what I think, but we're also going to talk about this burn scenario and what's going to...
Exactly. The burn scenario is something people have been asking for a long time, and now it's finally here. And that's what people are excited to hear. The burn is what they were asking for a long, long time. I think they were asking for the last 2-3 years. And I'm excited.
Have to happen, or what is kind of right there right now about the Shiba Inu burns with Shibarium and all that. Okay. So again, I will tell you, I'm a fan. I own Shiba Inu. I continue to hold Shiba.
So I think what Austin will probably say is that Shiba Inu is doing
Dogecoin
not perfect, but it's making these changes. In my honest opinion, I do think Shiba Inu is making changes. It's making these average block times. I don't think they're enough to burn a trillion SHIB like people want. I think they are doing what people wanted, like making a SHIB blockchain. I don't know if people even know how to use the blockchain really. I think people in Shiba Inu, they're like most people, they just found out about crypto and they bought Shiba Inu because, well, Dogecoin is less popular.
EthereumScan.io. This is the real site you need to be looking at if you want to see daily transactions. Right now, we're running at daily transactions of almost 8 million transactions. I think you'll continue to see that volume go up respectively as we continue to see more and more projects launch and or port over to obviously Shibarium. Okay. So
this is good news, but like, can this compare with Cardano? The issue I have with Shiba Inu, it's gonna burn, but I don't think enough people will use it. That's the big problem with Shiba Inu. To convince people to play the game, to convince the people to play Shiba Inu, I think that's the biggest problem in any project really, is convincing people. Like, it's not that simple in that sense.
Of bone that has been accumulated to basically transfer over this amount into Shiba Inu tokens and burn that amount of Shiba Inu tokens. Why hasn't it taken place? Well, the goal's been reached. And here's the thing. I think that the team is still figuring out how to do all this, right? I still think that they're working their way through this burning and the right way to do this. This is a large amount of money. They've got in January, they've told us they've got automated burns that will kick in. They're going to have an automated methodology or system in place that every time this,
So automated burns would be something exciting, game-changing for SHIB. But again, the amount depends. Like, what's going to be the amount that will burn Shiba Inu? Now, if it's a small amount or big amount, that is up for the question.
this 25,000, when basically $25,000 worth of bone is accumulated from the.
So it seems like they're going to be burning SHIB. I don't know if they're going to be burning bone as well. So they're accumulating this bone, and I guess they might sell even bone to burn this. I'm not too sure, but their transactions are going up.
Cheap price per token, it brings a lot of new people.
I think the issue is also like Leash and Bone are they're not getting a lot of attention, and people don't really buy these tokens. But I think that's also the problem. They're not really planning on having these tokens as the big main thing. In that sense, they're not gonna be ever the ones that you say, oh yeah, let's go and buy SHIB. No, it's never gonna be like that, in my honest opinion, and that's fine too. There's these cryptos, they might not survive in a sense. Like, they might not survive the next following bear markets, and I think people are gonna be quite disappointed if it doesn't survive, but I'm completely fine with that. I do think people, like, the project should be focusing on SHIB and retaining the SHIB holders than having Bone and Leash, and I think they had another token or NFTs, so we don't want to keep them too diversified.
I know what you know. I know what's out there on the public availability as far as content information, and I'm giving you, again, my opinion. And I'm giving you the benefit of daily coverage across years of seeing Shiba Inu ups, downs, and all that's happened in between. I'm a fan. I'm a bleeder. I'm definitely part of the SHIB army. Consider myself to be one. And I've earned my stripes appropriately with that, with daily coverage for almost 3 years. And so again, I just think it will continue to flourish.
So I also think it will flourish, especially in the coming bull run of 2024. If you guys want to be kept up to date on what's happening and more on the news, be sure to smash that like button. I'll keep you guys updated. Peace, everyone.